the highlighted green part?
Yes, yes, yes,
The one
yes,
in my left hand?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes.
there you go. There you go. So see. So, did you try practicing this speech and see how long is it?
I think should be enough. About 8 to 10 minutes. I think 8 minutes is enough because I have to present the PowerPoint.
Oh, that's right.
So
And you also have
I
to put space in where you're going to laugh and to make
yeah,
an ad lib. Mm-hmm. Oh, where?
yeah.
Okay, hold a
So
sec.
those stuff I think is enough
Mm-hmm. True,
for
true.
whole story.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, by the way, I have already uploaded the video, so here's your video.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so actually I am
Oh, okay.
recording our
Thank you.
class for right now. Yes, you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you as well for waiting.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so let me see. In my left hand, I brought food. The increase. What kind of food did you eat? Like what kind of food?
Can I open it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So do you already? Okay, how about I just give you the link again?
Yeah.
Okay, so here. Yes, that is the link for the material.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So let me. Okay. We according for today. Yes. Visitor. Oh yeah. We just I think we just start. However.
However,
Yeah.
where's however? Oh, however, right.
Yeah.
Okay, however, apart from the stunning views, I suffered from altitude sickness. Climbing the mountains was no joke. Can you imagine being at 5,000 feet above sea level? That is the altitude of Tibet. It was hard not to complain about the climb. During the hike, I was wearing heavy equipment.
Yeah. From this part, the new one.
Okay, from I was wearing heavy equipment or heavy equipments. I think it would be better to say equipments because you brought with you a lot of things, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. Heavy equipments. I had uh in my bag.
Backpack.
Oh, why is it green? Oh, just equipment. I see. So, oh wait, 1 second. Okay, I had backpack in my bag. Okay, how about say I was carrying a backpack.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, no need to emphasize that is on your back because it's already a backpack, right?
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay, so we can say I was carrying
Uh-huh.
a a backpack. Okay, and why are you in red? Okay, okay, there you go. I was
Uh-huh.
carrying a backpack.
Uh-huh.
I think okay, hold a second. Okay. Uh,
Because I just want to show the picture to the audience to let them see. It's so difficult for climbing the mountains. So I describe the
that's
situation.
true.
Yeah, I can show you the picture.
Sure, sure.
I am going to show this picture to the audience.
Sure.
This one.
Whenever I would hike, I would actually not bring a lot of me because I don't really intend to sleep on the mountains. I only do
But
like I would only climb for a day and then go down during
but but
mm-hmm.
but you are right because my backpacker have a important I did documents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, I put some I put some stuff in my backpack, but umbrella and
Yeah, you were
water, something like
carrying
that.
a lot of things. My
Yeah,
goodness. Yeah, that is
yeah.
crazy. And mm-hmm,
As I said, it's so heavy for me.
mm-hmm. And that is the oxygen tank that you were breathing from.
So I just want to exercise how difficult I was at that time. So and when I mention about this situation, then I will show the picture to audience,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will make the joke for myself. Do you think I'm look like a pink star? Pink it's a kind of cartoon. They says pink star. Let me
Pink. Do you mean to say like Patrick Stewart from SpongeBob?
it's kind of cartoon
Uh-huh.
and always wear in pink.
Oh,
Wear in pink.
I'm wondering.
Do you know that?
No, actually. But if you could show me a picture.
I'm looking for. So
Let me see.
uh, yeah, pink Okay, have you heard about this one? Part Pink
Oh,
partner.
Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Pink
P
Panther.
N T H E R. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just make sure myself. Ask the audience. Do you think I look like a panther, right?
Mm-hmm. Big
Panther.
Panther.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think that would be so funny. And but I don't think
yeah.
the Pink Panther really looks. I think a Pink Panther looks so skinny. Yeah,
Skinny.
yeah. I think what I call this because you are carrying a lot of things, so you look like you were carrying a lot. You were carrying bulky things, so you can. I think from my thought, I could picture you like Patrick Stewart from
Uh-huh.
SpongeBob. Like, do you know that starfish? I'll show you a
Okay.
picture. Stewart, because I
Okay.
don't. I think they might probably be familiar with this. Huh.
Because pink panthers is a pink color, so my raincoat in pink, so it
Uh-huh.
looks like a pink tree. Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. It's not Patrick Stewart. I'm sorry. It's Patrick Starfish. Sorry. It's not Stewart. Okay, here, like this.
Uh-huh.
So, showing this picture, and I am not saying that you're fat. It's just that you look like you're so pink, and this character is also so pink. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this one. Can you see
Okay.
this?
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is much more funny.
Yeah. I think.
Maybe I will show Maybe I will show this picture to the audience and then turn my own picture.
Yeah, you can ask them like like you can ask them like, do I look more like a Pink Panther or a Patrick Starfish from SpongeBob?
Yeah, good. I can make the two character to let them to choice.
Because if you ask them that way, it will become you'll have a longer amount of time.
Uh, longer amount
I
of
mean,
time.
like
You
your
mean?
speech will become a little bit longer.
But after I finish the script, I will try to practice, and I will try to catch the main points.
Mm-hmm.
If something unnecessary, I will delete them. So this is just our initial script. Can I say
Mm-hmm.
that? Initial
Yeah,
script.
could be just the initial script.
Yeah,
Okay, then. So let's see.
yeah. I think I will. I will fix it after. when I
Mm-hmm,
practice.
sure. Okay, so I was carrying a backpack I was carrying a backpack. Okay. During the hike I was wearing heavy equipment. I was carrying a backpack and on my right hand wait, okay, why are you I think okay. There it goes. Okay. On my right hand,
Mm-hmm.
okay, why are you still in? Okay, on my right hand,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
On my right
mm-hmm.
hand. On my
On my
right hand.
right hand, I had an oxygen bottle. Okay, hold on a second. I had an oxygen bottle. I had an oxygen bottle that I breathed from. Okay, no need for it to use. You can emphasize like, on my right hand, I had an oxygen bottle
Mm-hmm.
that. Okay, hold on a second. That. No, why are you still in red? That I breathe from. On
Mm-hmm.
my left hand. Okay, hold on a second. On my. On my left hand, I was carrying. I think it would be better to say I was
Mm-hmm.
carrying energy foods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On my left hand, I had oxygen. I was I was okay. Hold a second. I was carrying energy giving foods. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the seven were so heavy. Oh, the stuff I brought heavy stuff.
The food is uncountable or
Which
countable
one?
noun. Food.
Foods. Oh, this. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Yes, I think I did tell you about that. Okay, I was carrying. Why
Mm-hmm.
is it raining? Why did I type raining? Sorry.
But because at that time it was raining, so I wear pink
Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay.
raincoat.
Sorry. Okay, so
Yeah.
was carrying energy giving food. All the stuff are most when you say stuff with an A, it's talking about people.
Ah, yeah.
Yes,
So
that's
you,
right.
you
Okay,
said
so how
you
about we
stuff
say
you.
I brought heavy stuff with me. Okay, that is uncountable noun. Okay,
Uh-huh. Yes.
I brought heavy stuff with me. Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I brought heavy stuff with me. Excuse me. Unfortunately, comma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, unfortunately, it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. It was
Raining.
mm-hmm. It was raining It was raining and I had, unfortunately, no need for a comma, okay? You can just say,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, it was raining and, excuse me
Mm-hmm.
again, and I had to climb,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to climb the mountains with a rain, with a raincoat, with a raincoat, with a raincoat, and uh, I think
Stop.
because you already said
Mm-hmm.
that you were carrying it, right? So no need for you
Okay.
to say it again. Okay? So in this
Okay.
part, you can just emphasize that it was raining, so you climbed the mountain with a raincoat. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I told myself why I told. So did you ask yourself or did you tell yourself?
I just tell
Oh, okay then.
myself. Or I just said like this. Why? Just complain because I feel
Uh
uncomfortable. So I
huh.
complain.
Okay. So okay. Let's see. I told myself. Okay, how about we say I told myself, because if you say, here's the thing, if you say I told myself why I put myself into such a miserable situation, it's like you're telling yourself you're trying to be positive. But if you say I ask myself why I put myself into such a miserable situation, it means like your questions are like why did I do this? What made me do this? Like you're asking all of those questions in your head. So you're asking
Yes.
yourself, okay then. So it
Yes.
would be better than to say I ask myself, okay, instead of told myself.
Okay.
I mean, even though you already know the
Yeah.
question, the answer to the question, you just anyway just went and asked yourself.
Okay.
I, excuse me, I ask, I asked myself why I put myself into such a miserable situation. Traveling through, traveling should be enjoyable. So you can probably say traveling should be enjoyable, right? Yeah, so you can ask
Uh-huh.
the audience.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but here, when I say I ask her myself why I put myself into such a miserable
Situation.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then I show my pictures to ask the audience. Do you think I look like a pink
Mm-hmm.
panthers or uh or the cartoon
Mm-hmm.
you gave to me? Then I show the picture to make the audience just join myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I put this sentence here.
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
that okay?
It would be totally fine because this is the part where you're trying to retaliate, meaning like you're trying to evaluate your actions previously, and you're trying to think out loud, right? So like you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to make them think that traveling should be enjoyable, right? So, mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I will say, I ask myself why I put myself into such a miserable, just difficult pronunciation, miserable, right?
Miserable. Uh-huh.
Miserable situation. See, do I look like a pink
Mm-hmm.
panthers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. And traveling should be
Yeah.
enjoyable,
All of
right?
those are just perfect for each other. Yeah, so you can use all of those because you're trying to evaluate your action here in this part. So people would
Mm-hmm.
be, it would sound that you're trying to engage them more. Yeah, you're trying to like
Mm-hmm.
this ending question kind of like makes them you would make them think like if I was in her situation, like for example, if I am your audience, so if I was in her situation, would I also feel the same? Yeah, so it's a good
Uh-huh.
question to leave to them.
Yeah, so I gave them two cartoons character to balance
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah.
yeah two characters because The pink partner is skinny, but the one you gave to me
Yeah.
is funny.
I think that you can emphasize. Actually, I will give you the name. I will put the name of that character here so that you will not forget. So it's
Yeah,
uh
yeah. I have to practice
yeah.
pronunciation because I have
Yeah,
never
so you
heard
can
about it.
actually to for you to be able to really grasp the joke in that character. Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe you can put here a miserable situation and you put the two characters pronunciation
Okay,
here.
sure.
Then I can
So I'll
remember.
just put a close and open parenthesis, okay? Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
here at this part, what did I do? Okay, so here at this part, it would be it would be what I call this. It would be better if like before your speech, you will try to see videos of this character so that you will really get the joke in that, and so you will also deliver the joke perfectly. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
Patrick Starfish.
Or starfish.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it's the Patrick starfish or oh yeah from the
SpongeBob
sponges,
SquarePants.
SpongeBob and oh Pink
Wow.
Panthers and
Yeah.
show them picture
So you can probably
and
say, I asked myself why I put myself into such a miserable situation. So here's the picture of how I look like while I was climbing the mountains. So what do you
yeah.
call this? What do you think? Do I look more like a Pink Panther or Patrick Starfish? And then you can leave them,
Yeah.
like leave it to them, and then you can, yeah, do I look like, okay, I will just type it then.
More like
Okay, do I
yeah.
look, okay, hold on a second, do I look more like uh the Pink Panther or Patrick Starfish from SpongeBob. Yeah, so it's
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob
Mhm.
SquarePants. And then give them time,
Mhm.
okay, for them to sink in that question.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. So you can probably say, oh my gosh, when I think of it. Oh my gosh, when I think about it now, I just laugh to myself. Okay, because I think probably
Yeah.
you kind of probably, even though you had a hard time that time, that when you were climbing, I bet you still smiled to yourself thinking about what you went through, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can say, oh
Yes.
my gosh, when I think about it now, I just laugh to myself. But traveling, so you can probably say, but traveling should be enjoyable, right? But
Mhm.
traveling should be enjoyable, right? Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you can ask this question. Okay, then around
Mhm.
2 hours of climbing. Okay, about 2 hours. Oh, why are you in red? About 2 hours of climbing. Can you guess? Um. Okay. About uh about 2 hours. Around 2 hours of climbing. Do you think? I think it will be better
Uh-huh.
to ask the question that starts with do. Do you think?
Okay.
Do you think that I've reached the top? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that I've already reached the top? Okay, of course not. You say like, of course not. All my partners, probably
Yeah.
you were not traveling with a partner, right? You were traveling
Uh.
with a team. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay then.
Yes. It's
So
team. Yes.
all my team Our team almost already gave up. Is that okay? Almost already, because I don't think,
Yeah, yeah,
because you still
yeah.
reached the top, right? So that meant that you did not really give up, but you were thinking of.
Uh, Actually, I'm the slower among
Mm-hmm.
our team, and then they are faster than me, and I go slowly, slowly. When I climbed on the halfway, I saw
Mm-hmm.
them return. Then I asked why you return. They say, oh, it's too energy consuming, so they give up. Also, they also have a sickness of altitude, so they
Mm.
give up. So all our team, we didn't reach the top. That is a
Mm.
situation.
Okay. So let's see. How about we say, yeah, just like, what do you think about the sentence? Of course not. Our team almost gave up. Is that okay?
Okay.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Why are you still in red? My goodness. Okay. Our team, our team almost gave up. Okay. It
Mhm.
it heard from the other telegraph. Were you talking about yourself here?
No,
Oh, okay.
I talking about the visitors. I heard the
Mhm.
visitors say that. So it's
Mhm.
very strange. This sentence appear
Oh
here,
wait,
right?
hold a second. Let me see. How about instead we say, we heard instead of it heard, because the people that really heard are people, right? Are humans. So how about we say, we heard from the other climbers or hikers. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah. That's right.
heard. Okay. I'll type another sentence. Okay, where are we?
Mhm.
Okay. We heard uh, from the other hikers that a woman fainted halfway to the summit. Halfway to the summit because she insisted even though she was uh, sh even though she was very sick. Okay. Okay, let me highlight
Mhm.
this one.
Mhm. So very sick. Actually, she fainted.
Why are you still okay? Hopefully you'll become green. Because I don't know why is it not turning green. Oh, it's not turning green. What's wrong? Okay, let me see this one.
Huh? Turn in
Oh my gosh.
white.
Okay, I will just. Uh, okay,
So
can you highlight
maybe
this,
I
please?
try.
Can you
Okay, now
try
maybe
making it
I
green?
try
Mm-hmm.
green.
It's not working.
Strange. I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, it's just changing. There you
yeah. Now
go.
it's working.
I would just change it into white. Because you already know this is correct, right?
Yeah. But I can I can read the sentence in black. It hurts from other oh no, this one is no, why I couldn't.
We heard.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
cannot
yeah.
I cannot highlight it into other colors.
Here. Let me try.
It's not working. Okay, hold on a second. Because I think we have a different way of what do you call this? Of editing this. I don't know why it's like this. Oh, Patrick Stewart came out.
Yeah, yeah, then in the blue I can see we heard from other hikers that a woman fainted halfway to summit because
Yes,
she
insisted,
insists
insisted.
even though she was very
Yes.
sick. Right? Why? Even though
Uh-huh.
she insisted even though
Yeah,
she
but
was
it's
very
not
sick, right?
highlighting. My goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so just make it, how about make it blue? Okay, so that I could only change
Yeah,
the
make
font
blue, okay.
colors. Okay, and then, oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
What the heck is happening? Okay, let me see this one. Let's see it in pink. It's not working as well. Okay, hold on a second. Because you have to study this later, so we can't leave it this way. Can you try changing the font colors, the colors of the letter?
Okay. Let me change. Hmm? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
change black. No, no black. And
Oh, there you go.
醒目
Oh, did you
颜色.
change it?
Yeah,
Oh, I think that would be better. Yes, thank you so much.
yeah,
Yeah, because I think, let me see. Probably
yeah.
the way, the one that I asked, the our setting for this one is kind of different. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let's
Hmm?
see. We heard from the other hikers that a woman fainted halfway to the summit because she insisted, even though she, okay, hold a second. Oh, yeah, she insisted to getting on the summit. Okay, hold on a
She
second.
insists to submit.
Ooh, okay. Where is it? Okay, there you go. She insisted. Oh no no. She insisted on hiking, even though we heard that from the other hikers that a woman fainted halfway to the summit because she insisted on hiking, even though she was feeling sick. Oh, she was very sick. Okay. This experience
Very sick.
taught me that
Uh-huh.
a human being is unable to go against nature. No need for the nature, okay? Okay. And can take
Yeah.
away our life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hmm. I think it depends though on the altitude sickness. I think like the like being on 5,000 feet could not really kill you, because I mean like if you
Mm-hmm.
probably exhaust yourself too much, yeah, it probably you might die of exhaustion, but
Mm-hmm.
not the altitude sickness. I think you might die from an altitude sickness
Mm-hmm.
if you're pretty close to like you're in a very very high place. Like for example, that when you're very close to the sky. See, like for example, if you're if where you're at is in a higher altitude than
Mm-hmm.
where the airplanes could fly. Mm-hmm.
But
Let me see.
here I just want to
Well, how about
emphasize
instead
this
of
simpleton can
saying, because
kill
I think,
people.
I think I'm not saying that I completely disagree with you. What I'm just saying is that I think it would show more possibility if you're just gonna say altitude sickness can make you very sick. Would it be okay? Mm.
Uh, okay. But I just want, but actually, it can be take away your life. Our
Really,
tour
like while
guide
hiking?
told us last year
Mm,
seven
I
people
see.
died
Gosh, well, I cannot go
uh,
against your
altitude
what I call
sickness.
this, your tour guide,
Yeah,
because he's done that a lot of times. Okay.
yeah. Some
Mm-hmm.
people they just die. Just
Oh,
give
that's
us an
terrible.
example. People die when he was sleeping because they
Mm-hmm.
a lack
That
of
is terrible.
oxygen
I
and
feel
he died.
that is
So
crazy that
the
what I call
altitude
this, that
sickness
like
can take
while
away
you're
people's life. That
sleeping,
is
there's a
true.
possibility that you will not be able to wake up because of the lack of oxygen. Yeah, that is crazy. Uh, but is
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why sometimes before sleeping the tour guide ask us we have to
mm,
heal
I
inhale
see.
the
But
oxygen
like
before
when
sleeping.
when
That's
I
prevent
mean like
we
are the
lack of
people
oxygen when
living
we sleep.
in I mean like is the temperature in Tibet a little bit cold? Oh, I see. Yeah, because it's you're on a higher plane, right? I mean like you're in a
Yes.
higher place. Okay, so let me see.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, then. So let's see. I should say that it was a special trip for me. Okay, I should say that
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not getting new. What do you call this? Okay, let me see. Ah, yeah, I couldn't highlight it. Oh, there you go. It's highlighted. Okay, I should say
It's
that
okay. It's okay.
it
I
was a special trip for me. Okay?
okay.
Tibetans live in
Such.
Tibetans live in such
Okay. Okay.
a challenging environment. Okay? Because what you need here is a what I call that? You need an adjective. So challenging is an
Mm-hmm.
adjective. Challenging environment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Challenging environment. Their face,
Mm-hmm.
their faces,
Or challenging. Okay.
their faces told me that life is so difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
their faces told me Their
Mm-hmm.
faces told me that life is so difficult, but they still choose. I think it would be better if we say but they uh they still choose to live in happiness. Okay, maybe their
Yeah.
religions. Maybe it is with
Yeah.
maybe it is It is their belief brought by their religions, but brought by their, I will
Mm-hmm.
just type here, religions or attitude or attitudes. Okay? Mm-hmm. Brought. Mm-hmm. Brought.
So it is their
Mm-hmm.
belief
Okay,
brought
no
brought by
wonder.
their religions, right? Brought,
No
right?
wonder there is such a.
Uh-huh. Or their
Okay, no
attitudes.
wonder there is. Wonder. How about we just say there is an old saying. Okay, instead of saying no wonder. Let's say there is
Okay.
an old saying
Uh-huh.
that says that travel thousands of miles to win thousands. I think you mean to say thousands of books. Okay, I think this is a good thought. Yeah, thousands of books. Okay, there is an old
Yeah.
saying that goes, or there's an old
Uh-huh.
saying that says that travel thousands of miles. Okay, which one is better, goes or says? There is an old saying that goes like this. Oh no, no, it would be better to say it says. There is an old saying that says that travel thousands of miles to win thousands of books. Okay. Mhm. Mhm.
Yes. And then I want to make a one sentence to conclude. I want to say this
What do you call
traveling
this? The
experience
traveling
helped me
made
open
me.
my view. Can you
How
say that?
about say
My view.
traveling made me see things that I have not seen before. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I because I mentioned
Mm-hmm,
about
that's true.
unique
Because I
culture
think
and
there's
altitude
in
sickness, as I
Taiwan,
have
although
never
there are people living in the
experienced in my
mountains,
country.
but I think they are more privileged than the people living in Tibet, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like I think it's easy. Like for example,
Yeah,
if people in the
yeah.
cities would love
Because
to
we have
or
such high
would
mountains,
like to
we don't have
extend
such
their
high
help
mountains.
to the people living in the mountains, they could just it's easy for you to go up into the mountains, right? But not like the people in Tibet because it's not easy for them to be like people from China. I mean, like for example, people living in Shanghai
Hmm.
would have a hard time traveling and getting all their resources to to
Hmm.
that secluded place in Tibet. Yeah. So what was the thought again? Traveling made me see things that
Yes,
I have not seen before. Okay, and then you can just add more to this one. Okay? Yeah, so I think a closing statement doesn't it should not be abrupt, meaning like it should not be right away, but you should do like a
yeah,
gradual you should do a gradual closing. Meaning, like, for example, traveling made me see things that I have not seen before. It taught me this, it taught me that. I was able to experience this and I was
yeah.
experienced that. And then you can also say, I'm grateful for this experience and I'm looking forward to more travels in the future. Thank you. Okay? Okay, then. Yes. So you can add more to this one,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Traveling
then.
made me see things that I haven't seen before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then you
Okay, yeah.
uh-huh.
So go travel. But add more to this
Traveling made
one,
me
okay?
see things that I
Probably
have not seen before.
put like
So
3 to 4
go
sentences for
traveling.
your closing. Okay? It would not be that long. So yeah. So do not close it right away. So then, do you have any more questions, Michelle?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The, yeah, you mean the two or three
Uh,
sentence.
I think
So here, traveling
this
made me
one
see things
and
that
go
I've never
traveling
seen
is
before.
a
So I
little
said go
too
traveling
short. How
and
about
the whole
say
article.
traveling made me
Yeah,
see
that
things that I have not seen before. I learned about, you can, it's like your summary. Okay, you have to summarize what you learned throughout your travel. So you can say, I learned about culture,
mm-hmm.
and then you can add to this one, okay? You can mention the things that you've learned throughout your travel. And then you can end your statement, and you can end your
Uh-huh.
closing remarks like I I am grateful for the opportunity to travel to travel sorry, I'm grateful for the opportunity to travel to Tibet. I am looking forward to more travels in the
Okay.
future. And then you can, yeah, and then you can say thank you. I am looking forward to more travels in the future.
Okay. Okay. So
How about in your title, try saying,
my speech
my
title
travels or my adventures in Daocheng town. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to put it at the beginning? Okay. My
Oh, my
adventures
adventure in
in
Daocheng, right?
Daocheng
Okay.
town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Please.
it's more catchy. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
Okay.
you're
So
so
then
the only thing that you have to
yeah,
put to add
I
is your
finished all
closing
my
remarks,
script.
okay? Okay, there you go. Do you have any more questions, Michelle? Okay, then, well, if you don't have any more questions, let's see
Yes,
each other
yes.
again next week, okay?
No, no question.
Bye. See ya.